Hey, look at that.
Whoa! Would you look at that? I bet you've never seen quite the dynamic duo ever in
Yeah.
your life. My name is Eric.
And I'm Jorge.
Wow. Jorge, you might recall if you are a fan of the show, Best Tech in the Biz normally comes out at the end and sometimes has his shirt off, sometimes makes little funny noises on his little, I don't know what it does, his little robots that he has. He has little robots that do things for us. I'm not really positive.
This is a robot. This is a script.
Look at that.
So I did actually want to do something here, and I didn't mention it earlier. I know how Sarah sometimes does a little like art show and tell, and you just mentioned robots, which made me think of something. I have some show and tell.
Okay.
So
what
I had one of my best friends 3D printed these little Daft Punk figurines.
Wow.
And they look. I thought they were bobbleheads. I was wrong.
They're swords.
They're helmets because
no. Why would someone go through that much? Is the other one also a dick?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just, like the helmet's just kind of tougher. There,
kind of just like whip out there. Wow.
Yeah, fully sculpted, just real.
Wow.
Real resolution.
Thank you so much for showing us that.
Very welcome.
Really just seemed like you kind of pigeonholed that in there, but like I appreciate it. It's true, Firepaw Cooper. 3D printers are powerful.
Yeah. And we've abused that power a lot.
It is a different kind of bobblehead. That's true, Danny Sapp. Folks, welcome to Characters Welcome. If you have never been inside these rectangles, you've never seen the show, if you are just tuning in from Facebook via JFL, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're tuning in from our YouTube channel, then you know the drill. But this is a showcase of the best and the brightest character talent in New York City, nay the country, nay the world, but mostly Brooklyn. There it is. Hello. And let us start by just saying we do have some huge news. I do want to get into talking about robots because I had COVID last week and I watched all of the Matrix movies, and I just can't wait to talk about it. Speaking of the robots, but we do have huge news we want to start with. If you are a fan of this show and you're like, God, I would love to see this show live, folks, mark it in your calendars. And this one's coming in hot and there's no time. This Sunday at 7:30 p.m. in Manhattan, New York City.
Why did you say Manhattan that way?
I don't know. Because, sometimes people are come from out of the city and they think of Manhattan as something different. Manhattan. We have a show at a venue called Under St. Mark's, which is as iconic as it smells like shit. This place fucking sucks, and you should come see a show there. It is truly a dump. Have you ever been there, Jorge?
I think, I don't know if it was Under St. Mark's or somewhere right next to it that had Under St. Mark's in the name.
Okay.
But I've done a sketch show there, and it was by far the worst thing I've ever done in this professional.
Let me tell you, it gets by on its name where you're like, Under St. Mark's, the iconic place. Backstage, there's a green room, which is not so much a green room as it is a bunch of 2x4s that are stapled together and written on the straight up, and written on these 2x4s are like, it's like Bob Odenkirk and like blah 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 blah, and like all these famous people, and they use that as an excuse to not unclog their toilet or get heat or air conditioning.
Yeah, so, and I doubt that's Bob Odenkirk's actual signature.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It is not him. How do you get in on this? Anthony, you got to know somebody. You just got to know somebody. That's how you go. But by judging by your picture, Pickles, trust me, I'm funny, with a Fox Racing t-shirt. Holy hell, I bet you in your high school you were the funniest. I bet you were fucking hilarious.
Anthony, I feel like I've met you in high school in Florida.
Yeah, in just Florida, USA, Manhattan, New York. Come to our live show this Sunday. Please come, 7:30 p.m. You will also note that it's the night of the Super Bowl, and 7:30, I believe, is kickoff of the great big football into the sky. But you might not care about that, and you might want to come see live comedy instead and support some folks. Stevie can attest that they are a blast. Stevie came to our last show, brought us baked goods. You could too.
You could.
Kathy Lee, will this live show be streamed for those of us not in New York City? If you go to that link, throw that link again, Jorge, real quick. If you go to that link, you can buy a live ticket for the show, or you can buy a live stream link that will go live during the show, and you can watch it right then and there. Good question, Kathy Lee. Yes, and you may get a microphone to the lap. Kevin Wilcox got a microphone thrown in his face on 3 separate occasions at our last live show.
They were the one that you tossed a microphone into?
By accident, okay, in the heat of the moment, things happened. Microphones flew. Yeah. Folks screamed. Mm-hmm. It was really fun. It was a good time.
Kevin, was it fun? Was it, though?
I mean, it was fun for me because I did not receive a large piece of metal to the dome piece.
To the Daft Punk, really.
It's true. Okay, so let's talk about that. Have you seen the Matrix movies, Jorge?
I have, yes.
Your thoughts? Have you seen the new one?
No, I haven't.
Me neither.
Okay.
I wanted to see the old ones before I saw the new ones.
Yeah.
What do you like them?
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, I've got thoughts. So the tagline is like, I wish there were sequels to The Matrix, right? Like I kind of pretend that 2 and 3 didn't actually happen because I feel 1 is like almost perfection in its story, like on its own, and it didn't really need 2 and 3. 2 and 3 were fine.
It's true.
Fine. But
3, I think 3 is bad. 3 is bad.
Yes.
3 is tough. 2, okay, not so bad.
It's fine.
Maybe slightly too many white guys with dreadlocks in it.
The official number is 2, and I believe that's too many.
That's true. The whole middle 45 minutes of the movie was a Ducati commercial. Yes. Yes, it was a commercial for Ducati.
The only good thing that came out of that movie was the fact that Mythbusters got to use that highway for like all of their outdoor myths.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah. Little known fact.
Little known fact. First movie, really good. I do have an issue with, and I tweeted about this today. I would call it America's obsession with Oakley sunglasses. Mm-hmm. 2 has the orgy. That is true. There is a crazy orgy in the cave. But I would say in the early aughts, America became obsessed with Oakley sunglasses. Everyone in that movie wears Oakley ass sunglasses. I think that Minority Report, also Oakley sunglasses. iRobot, Oakley sunglasses. I think one of the Terminator movies, Schwarzenegger wears Oakleys. For some reason, we just as a people decided in the fight against robots, we must wear Oakley sunglasses.
Yeah.
I don't get that. My dad used to wear Oakley sunglasses. That's why I hate him.
Is he anti-robot?
He's anti-living currently, and good for him. That man loved his Oakley sunglasses. Yeah, it is true, Danny. Oakley, the sunglasses your dad owns. It's true. Folks, we got to get started with this show. You know, enough about my dead-ass father and robots.
We can't be here playing Apex. We got a job to do.
Ruse. Come on, get the hell out of here. Kurt, we're gonna play Apex right after this. I'm gonna try to make this fast, okay? Yeah, we're gonna play some fucking Apex. Let's get started. If you're wondering what the hell this is, I am so excited to introduce our first guest. If you have been to Broadway, if you've seen musicals, if you've seen plays, hell, if you've been to a community theater show, I am so excited to introduce this guest. You may recognize them. Please welcome the overwrought Black character in a play. Yes.
Pow, pow! Police sirens. The sounds of death and destruction grab the audience's attention. Yo, yo! Put down your $20 glass of Chardonnay and pay attention to me, the overwrought Black character in the play. I stood in the background for the first 2 acts, awaiting my time to shine. But it's Act 3, and it's time to placate the overwhelming rich white liberal audience is now. When the white principal characters exit stage right, I take center stage to make you feel all right about racism. Like the brother from the Allstate commercial says, you in good hands. I am not here to challenge. I'm here to affirm that you, audience member, you are one of the good ones. Please ignore my aggressive ebony baritone voice. My master, I mean author, has limited real-life experiences with Black people. But rest assured, my author gets it. My author, he just wants to write the change, write the change he wants to see in the world, like the greats. August Wilson, Lorraine Hansberry, Jeremy O. Harris. and the Bushwick barista who watched Do the Right Thing 5 times last summer. Backspace. Forgive me as my author rewrites the monologue to remove the injection of his own privilege. He sincerely apologizes. Pow, pow. So much death and destruction in the hood. It's not your fault, audience member. It's not your fault. Pow, pow. What shall we do about this extremely solvable issue? Don't worry about that. Just listen to my monologue and recite 1 to 2 lines at your next dinner party, hosted on the 45th floor of a Hudson Yards luxury high-rise that resists integration because Black people like to barbecue, like to listen to loud music, and sometimes they invite one too many guests over in the pool area. I can attest. But I'm sorry. I broke my promise. I didn't want to accuse you of anything. Backspace. The author is now rewriting the hostile draft of the monologue because y'all are not here for Black Boy Joy. You know, you're not here to hear my bleakness. I'm here to sing the blues. Aren't you loving how my monologue has substituted the reality of urban desolation with that smooth musical sensation? Not that aggressive, pessimistic hippity hop, but a little doo-wop. The overripe Black character in the play now speaks with soul, but in a Fiji accent, so it seems cultural and inoffensive. My family been down here in Louisiana since before the war. Good white fellas, such as yourself, probably knew that the South used to be a very popular hotbed. No, not for fried chicken, for slavery. Backspace. My author is starting to realize the hollow nature of my own very existence. This can happen when the only Black people you're familiar with are Bubba from Forrest Gump and characters from The Wire. But what is universal about the Black experience? We are irrationally Christian. So now my monologue will be substituted with a generic gospel musical showstopper. Oh, I'd rather have Jesus than voting rights. So turn over $500 out of your trust fund to feel better about racism with me, the overripe Black character in the play. Coming soon to Broadway. Maybe just a recycle bin of my white author's MacBook.
Yes. All right. Oh my God, Evan Word. Yes. Evan, how are you?
Good.
That piece was great. That was awesome. That really was a tour de force, my God. And as a white writer, and let me just make things
perspective.
Yeah, let me just talk first before both of you.
Yeah.
And let me just say that, like, the white writer is the good guy in that, right?
I mean, you get it. You get it.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. You get it. You don't have to prove that you get it. You get it.
I just get it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Man, that piece was really, really good. That was so much fun. Where'd you write that?
I wrote that during a 8-week session that I think is might be affiliated with this stream here.
What?
Yeah.
Was it Sarah's character workshop?
Yes.
Wow, look at that. Really, really fun. Yeah, come on, congratulations. I didn't mean to pat myself on the back. I was really honestly just interested in where that was written. But hey, hell, if it works, it works.
It works.
Evan, where are you coming at us from?
I'm coming in from Manhattan, so not from Brooklyn. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Manhattan, New York. Right?
Yeah, Florida, United States.
Florida, United States. How is Manhattan these days? I try to, no offense, but I try to make it a point not to come there ever for any reason whatsoever, ever.
Except, okay, yeah. Well, actually, like Sarah Palin, I can see Brooklyn from my window, so it's like right there. I'm in the Lower East Side. But we're doing all right. And it smells like trash. There's a lot of rats, a lot of people.
Trash and rats.
Overcrowded. Yeah.
I heard that the rats are getting they got more aggressive over pandemic. Can you attest? Have you seen more rats?
Yes, I've had at least in the past couple of weeks, 2 rats just make contact with my shoe and just kind of sit there like, excuse me,
Yeah. Horrible.
Yeah.
Right? That is, I have had that happen as well. I had a rat run over my foot, and he left like a grease stain on my shoe, like a nice little mark. And I had a rat, I think I've told this story before, in my trash. I was like coming into my apartment, and in the trash can, a rat popped out, and I looked at him, and he just didn't move. He just looked at me like, bro, like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
It was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
He was like, bro, you got rent? Because it's the second.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. Time to play up.
Pizza Rat was like their Martin Luther King, because they've been aggressive, like, you know, just fighting for their space ever since that happened. Man.
Look, that's amazing. That's a really, really hot take, Evan. And I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about Pizza Rat in a long time. We know we're friends of the person who filmed Pizza Rat. That's Matt Little, who is a UCB alum. Did you know that?
No. Just happened to be walking to the subway and oh shit.
He happened to be walking to the subway. He was leaving a show called BYOT, which was a long-running Sunday night mic, and he filmed Pizza Rat. And the rest, as they say. I'm so surprised at how quickly Pizza Rat just became like, it is still in like movie references and stuff like that. It's still all over the place. People still talk about Pizza Rat.
There's like one act of civil disobedience, you know, it just, you know, perseveres. Like,
okay, what are you trying to do right now?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just seeing it from their side. I'm trying to see all sides, you know.
Yeah, it's important. It's important. Do you have any shows coming up? You have anything you want to plug?
No. Nothing coming up. You know, maybe you'll see me soon. Like a month
maybe.
or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, we have your Insta or your TikTok or whatever that is down there, so we'll give you a follow. I would love to see that piece somewhere soon. That was so good.
Thank you. I'm going to talk to some white writers and see if, you know, I can get some stage time. February is my month to do that. So, maybe you'll see me soon. I shouldn't have been so, passive on that.
Yeah, it's
true. Make some calls, send some DMs.
Yeah.
Well, February, shortest month of the year. Your time is running out.
I've got like 2 weeks to get booked. Yeah, you're right.
Good luck, man. Thank you so much for being here. That was so much fun.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud.
Great job. Oh man, that piece was really fucking funny.
Really good. It was really good. We started on a banger.
Yeah, that's a hot piece. That's a hot one. I always love.
It would really suck to be the person coming up after him. Really,
whoever's coming up next has to really fucking do it. And let me tell you, if it's a fucking white guy, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I'd quit. I just quit. I'm moving to California.
Horrible. Well, I guess we should introduce them. What do you say?
I mean, if you want, really.
Yeah,
do you want to do it?
Yeah, why don't you introduce them while I do? I don't know. I'm just kind of chilling.
You're just kind of chilling over there?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, man, I think we've all been this guy. Whether you're a guy or not, we've all been this guy. So please help me in welcoming to the rectangles a guy trying to win his girl back. Whoa!
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her. Schönes Mädchen.
Barb, wait! Don't get on that plane. Not until I've said my piece. I still love you, Barb. I've done a lot of personal reflection since we mutually agreed for you to dump me. And I've changed. I have. I can prove it to you. Look, I'm just a guy standing in front of a girl, wearing a homemade desk bell suit, asking her to love him. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Barb, I'll never forget how beautiful you looked the first time I saw you. You were behind the desk at a doctor's office, and I rang the bell for service. That bell. I had gotten a concussion from doing a trust fall. For nobody in particular, Because I'm quirky and I'm aloof and God damn it, I believe in people. Barb, you had me at hello. There's no way this guy has any goddamn health insurance. Well, Barb, life isn't about the number of breaths you breathe. It's about the taking away of the breaths that have already been breathed. And all the roads we have to walk are winding. And all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to Barb, but I don't know how. I finally understand what you mean to me. And if the movies I've been watching are any indication, the only way to prove that to you is to look like a fucking idiot until you take me back. I know I look like a psychedelic moo cow with musical titties, but it was either this or go to therapy, the one thing you begged me to do. So I picked this. Well, Barb, love means never having to say, hey, where the hell did you steal all those desk bells from? And maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. 'Cause after all, Barb, I don't know what this means, but it's important. You're my wonder wall. Here comes the solo. I hope you're ready to love me, Barb. I love Barbara. Please don't leave me. Barb? Barb? She got on the plane. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out places.
Oh, give it up one more time for Eric Feurer. Oh,
There it is, folks.
my face hurts from smiling and laughing so hard. That's a character you've done in the past, and if I'm not mistaken, all the bells were in the wrong places.
Yes, it's true. Sometimes that costume is so beat to shit that like it used at one point in time it was really nice and brand new. And as the time has gone, the bells have like sagged and then they get caught on each other and they flip. And sometimes I get on stage and I'm like, this is wrong. This needs to be completely untangled. This is horrible. God, thank you so much for these comments. Love this so much. A true musician. We love you, Eric. I take him back. Oh, this is really nice, Fenley. That was unexpectedly good. I know. You look at me and you're like, this guy is a piece of shit. Yeah. But every once in a while, I do something minorly talented.
Not as shitty.
Yeah, here. It's true. Yeah, that also fits my love of maybe I've talked about this before, but I was a pretty cool kid in high school. I was in the marching band, and I was in the pit, which was the only part of marching band that didn't march, which somehow made that even lamer. They stand in front of the marching band and they play xylophone, marimba, timpani, all of these mallet percussion instruments.
Yeah, so the exact opposite of the pit in literally any other musical context.
In every other sense of the word, it's not the pit, but it is a pit in marching band. It's something really, really special about, doing your show that everyone hates because they want the football to come, and then pushing a 240-pound marimba onto the back of the bed of a trailer every week for all of high school.
Yeah, but that's why you're so stacked and built right now, right?
That's true. That's why I'm fucking the big boy.
I'm surprised your sleeves are still down.
I know. I got to pull them up now because the piece is over. So now I got to let my
now you relax.
Let my freak flag fly, baby. Good question, Zyron. Eric's CV must be a very interesting read. I will tell you that I've had a lot of weird jobs. I've worked for Food Network for a guy named Bobby Flay a lot. I worked in Times Square, Buca de Beppo. My weirdest job I ever did that I got paid for was to make my college's crossword puzzle for my college newspaper.
Oh, so you're telling me that you could have wordled, but you fizzled out.
It's true. It's true. That could have been I could have been the next Will Shorts, and
Yeah.
instead I'm just Eric, short. It's too bad. It really is too bad. But that's probably. What's your weirdest job, Jorge?
Geez, hold on. I don't know why this was so difficult to think of. So I was a like karaoke DJ and like all around entertainment, like bar entertainment host for like a decade. And one of those events was Dirty Bingo. So it was bingo, just like how you would imagine, but all the prizes were like sex toys, and we would do it in like the downtown area. So it was just like wild and crazy every time. And I've done my share of body shots as the body.
What? What kind of people came to these bingos? Is it still the
literally? It's definitely happening in it's downtown Orlando, Florida, which, as we all know, was not affected by COVID in the slightest.
They didn't get it.
Yeah. So it's still happening in full force, in full swing.
Wow. So you did bingo, but with dicks and tits.
Yeah. Like so many. That one was weird. I also did tech for this weird characters welcome show. Thank you, Spencer.
Yeah, I mean, this is a horrible, weird show for sure.
Yeah.
This is a weird way to make money. Stevie, really good point. We need to bring this up right now. If you donate via Venmo, they'll shout out whatever you'd like, folks. If you like what we're doing, and you want to give us a little tip, you want us to help pay the performers, you can Venmo us at Characters Welcome. That is going over to the business Venmo because we have sold out. We are company shills. We are a business now. If you tip us literally any amount of money, we will read it live on this stream. That is if I can look at it, because I think Justin runs. What'd you say?
It might just be Justin, right?
Justin might be the only person that can look at it, but I'm going to take a look, see if I can look at it too. I'm not sure if he makes them public or not, but we'll take a look. We will read whatever you say. Anything. If you want Jorge to say some fucked up pervert shit, tip us $1. He'll say it.
I'll fucking say it.
In fact, Jorge might just say something fucked up. That's why we try to keep him behind the rectangles. This guy's a fucking animal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't live in America. That's okay, man. Just being here is support itself. It's a dream. It's a dream and a half. Did you get today's Wordle, Jorge?
No, I don't play.
Fuck you.
I don't play Wordle. I know. I don't.
Fuck you. Are you better than it?
I don't know how to read.
Oh my God. You know what? Speaking of don't know how to read, this is a horrible transition, but we should welcome our next guest.
I think so.
I am really, really excited to welcome our next guest. You may have heard a tale of this type of person. So, that's a really good transition. Please welcome to the Rectangles, a handmaid. What?
Yes, Aunt Lydia. I'm ready to meet my new commander. I will wait here while you go retrieve him. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Being a handmaid blows major dong. You know, that's it. I've had it. It's time for the revolution. Aunt Lydia, prepare to meet your holy spit in my mouth. Is that Gyllenhaal? I mean, oh my God. Blessed be the fruit, Commander Gyllenhaal. Oh, no, Aunt Lydia, I wasn't saying anything. I'm very, very happy with my new commander. Under his eye. More like under his thigh. The government is gonna make me have sex with Jake McFreaking Gyllenhaal? Well, don't mind if I do. Don't you wish your commander was hot? Like, no, that's fucked up. Have I been brainwashed by this patriarchal society? They took my eye for singing. Have I forgotten that under this oppressive red sheath, I am a strong, powerful, independent weight? That makes me of Gyllenhaal. Mama kind of likey. Brokeback Mountain. I'm about to be Brokeback Mounted by Academy Award nominee Jake Gyllenhaal. My neck, my back, he's gonna lick. No, focus on the revolution. My name isn't of Gyllenhaal, it's Denise. And I was a software engineer. But I haven't been this horny since the government gave my bank account to my husband. Oh, Frank, I have to escape to Canada and be with him. But Frank loved night crawlers, so... Oh, hey, Alfred, didn't see you there. Oh my God, did you see my new commander? I am like dripping. This handmaid's got some wet. It's time for revolution. I have to kill my commander and flee to the woods with the rest of the handmaids. I would totally do that any other day. Like, you know, me, women power. But I just got here and it is Jake Gyllenhaal. You know, the first time a commander has not been a stinky old man with skin tags and venison breath. So, you know, I totally agree. We need the revolution, but girl to girl, I gotta tap that at least once. No, I am not putting my own sexual needs over the oppression of women. God, you are always trying to see the negative in things, Alfred. You know, I like it here. The only thing that needs oppressing is my new commander on top of me. You know, red is totally my color, and this bonnet, so chic. So Denise is no more. I am of Gyllenhaal now. Oh, no, Alfred, please don't make me go. You can have your revolution. Just leave me and my sex pot commander, Jake Gyllenhaal, out of it. Aunt Lydia, I just caught Alfred reading Eat, Pray, Love. Sorry, no.
Yes, so good. Sam Hurley.
What's up? Oh my
What
God.
is up?
Off.
Yes, very good. Love the costume. That piece was so much fun.
Thank you. Under his eye.
What'd you say?
I appreciate a good eye patch. They're tough, physically tough.
It really was. I feel like now that I have it off, my whole world has like shifted a little bit. So I need a second.
It's weird. I do a piece where I have to do an eye patch. I do a pirate, and I just have I put them on a pair of prescription glasses.
That's that's a hack. Mine is like an old sock, and a little bit of duct tape.
That was a sock? That looks real as fuck.
That was a cut up sock. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
that looks
you.
very real.
Wow. All right, let's talk Jake Gyllenhaal.
Please.
Let's talk.
Objective hottie, right?
The hottest of the hot, I'll say.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask. Like, he's a level above for sure. He's 5'11", he's under 6 foot tall. Come on, let's shout out the guys under 6 foot tall. They're still hot, they're still allowed to be attractive, right?
Thank you.
Absolutely.
What is it about Jake Gyllenhaal? Here's what I think it is. I think it's because he's also a weirdo. He's like strange. He does weird,
bizarre.
Yes.
He's really a little weirdy boy.
He is a little weirdy boy.
What is the movie? I think it's Zodiac, and he has like the little tiny man bun. Like that really, yeah.
Yes, Jake Gyllenhaal.
I haven't seen it. Let me see if I can pull up a photo.
See if you can pull up a photo, but also pull up a photo of him in like the lunch sack kids or whatever. That John Mulaney thing.
That's his weirdest.
Oh yeah.
Because that's him at his weirdest.
And make sure you get one of him shirtless too, just for like variety.
Sure.
Just so we can see, just in case people don't know.
If people aren't familiar.
And you can put that in the private chat as well for him.
Right. I'll just text it to both of you. Yeah.
And you have my Twitter, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just,
Maggie Gyllenhaal as well. I will say Maggie Gyllenhaal was my first ever celebrity crush growing up. Was Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Really? Yeah.
I saw Donnie Darko when I was very young, and I was like, this Maggie Gyllenhaal is so beautiful.
I actually haven't seen Donnie Darko.
Oh, you gotta see it.
Is she in it with Jake Gyllenhaal? Is it like a brother-sister thing?
It is a brother-sister thing. They play a brother and a sister.
Wow, method.
Really method. Kevin, really good thing. Yeah, Eric just goes around asking people if they think weird guys are hot. Yeah, so what? So what if I'm taking the temperature of the room? Cox? Who cares? All right. Did you buy this costume or did you make it or what?
Actually, it's so one of my friends and I were handmaids for Halloween one year, and his mom sent it to us because she went to Mike Pence was visiting some state house, and his mom and a bunch of friends went dressed as handmaids to protest Mike Pence. And then she sent us these outfits.
Yeah. Holy shit. Wow.
So a little bit of activism in comedy tonight.
That's amazing. Good for you. That's really, really good. Holy shit. Their mom sounds like a fucking badass.
Yeah, shout out to Carol.
Shout out to Carol for getting that handmade costume together, and now we're getting a second use out of it. Amazing. Where can we see more of your work? Do you have anything coming up?
I am part of the Big Business Guys duo, and we have TikTok and Instagram at Big Business Guys. I can't remember if it's Big Business. I think it's just at Big Business Guys.
I'm looking it
Big
up.
Business, tiny hands.
Big Business. Did you say tiny hands?
Tiny hands. And that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say.
Look, folks, if you need to know what the hell that is, you have to look it up. Big Business Guys. Big Business, tiny hands. Well, that's amazing.
There are a lot of big business on Instagram, and a lot of them kind of weird.
A lot of them don't have the right size hands.
A lot of weird and a lot of hot. A lot of weird.
Because they're weird and they're hot. Because guess what? That can happen, folks. I'm sorry to say it, and I'm just saying it from nowhere that I think weird people can sometimes be hot.
Weird people can be hot.
That's all.
Hey.
Sam, thank you so much for being here. That was so much fun. That piece was fucking good. That was great.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. And hopefully we'll have you on soon again. And yeah, we'll all check out Big Business Guys.
You got to. Blessed be the fruit.
Later.
So good. Yeah, that piece was fucking great.
Yeah. I am like, I always envy anybody who can pull off an eye patch character because I have objectively very bad eyes. And so like putting an eye patch on me really just it's bad. It's just all bad. I can't do anything anymore.
So you're saying during pirate times you would have not made it?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. I would have worn 2 eye patches and been more feared.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Speaking of like 2 eye patches, the third Matrix movie when Neo gets he gets double eye patch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, double eye patched.
He gets double eye patch.
Singular sashed, double eye patched.
A wound that immediately heals over. It's just like a scar over his eyes for the rest of the life. Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, they've got those big giant lasers, so
they can do anything. And Oakley, I'm surprised he didn't put a fucking pair of Oakleys on. What is your number? What's your eye number? What's your minuses?
Bad. I think without lenses, it's something in like the double digits. I'm legally blind without contact.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Oh, here, hold on. I don't do this often, but I have. So these are my glasses that I wear when I don't have.
Hold on, if you're showing us a penis, I'm gonna be upset. If this is another penis,
I'd like to. I won't even show you the glasses. I'll put them on first, and then just get real close. Like,
I'm so sorry.
Piece of shit.
It's not funny, but your eyes just fucking.
They're so big. No, I know. It's fine.
Holy shit! Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
I could see behind your laptop screen.
Wow. Yeah, you could see everything. Good for you.
Yeah, I really could see it all.
Wow. Speaking of seeing it all, folks, we should welcome our next guest because we're just having a hell of a time here. You want to introduce our next guest?
Yeah,
if you don't want to, it's fine.
I would love to.
Great.
God, what a throwback, really. Like
truly.
Historically, even.
Yeah.
Let's bring out a woman who went to high school with Jesus.
Whoa!
Hey girls, happy Sabbath, happy New Year. I can't believe it's 31 AD already. When did we get so old? I'm so glad we could do this though, because I needed a night out. Between the Roman occupation and my 11 kids, sometimes I'm like, Why? Why did I have so many kids? I don't remember. Oh, excuse me. Hi, yeah, I know we just got here, but we're gonna need some waters. Boiled. I'm not trying to get typhoid. Oh, so how are you? Actually, before you answer, were either of you at the stoning last week? Yes. Okay. Who called it? I always said Hannah was going to turn out to be an adulteress because even in high school, she was a harlot. She was always offering to wash boys' feet. I don't feel bad because we both know she didn't appreciate what she had. Barnabas is a man among men. Ugh, he could part me like the Red Sea. Excuse me. Yeah, we've been waiting like a really long time for water. Can someone get on that? Thanks. Oh, hey, do you guys remember Jesus? Jesus Christ from high school? Yeah, weird kid, no shoes, really into woodshop. Did you know he's the Messiah? Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. Like the legit, like son of God, savior, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Elizabeth posted a whole thing about it on her wall. I walked past it when I was carrying water. Like, it's cool, I guess. I don't know. It's good for him. You guys don't think it's like kind of weird that he was such a loser in high school and suddenly he's like in Judea's 33 under 33? No, I'm not like mad. No, I'm not upset. It's just like Jesus asked me out in high school and I said no because he was weird. And you remember I was into Samson. He had that long hair jock thing and he was hot and Jesus was not. But now everyone thinks he's so cool. And it's like, maybe if I knew he was going to turn out to be the Messiah, I would have given him a chance, you know? Like I could have been Mrs. Christ. This is stupid. I have a very happy life. I married a tax collector. I have 11 beautiful children, and I don't think about Jesus. He was weird. He didn't impress me in high school, and he doesn't impress me now. So, oh, girls, he's right there. What is he doing here? Also, he's still hanging out with those 12 guys. Do you remember we had those names for them? Bad Breath Bartholomew, Meathead Mark. Oh my God, we were so funny. Judas was kind of cute. I'll give him that. Oh no, they're coming over here. Oh, look at me. I'm a mess. I've had 11 kids. Oh, Jesus. Hi. Wow, long time no see. We were just talking about you actually in high school and how cool you were. You remember everybody? Leah, her mom's a pillar of salt. Miriam had that baby in high school, put him in a basket in the river. What? You did. Anyway, I heard about your whole savior thing. Congrats. What? You want to buy us drinks? Wow. You want to make us drinks? All right. Did you guys see that? Oh, that's like really cool. I bet you can't make a Chardonnay. Oh, wow. Jesus, do you and your friends want to like break bread with us? Yeah, bring some seats over. This is gonna be fun. He has no idea, but I'm gonna nail him tonight.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Caitlin.
Oh, Caitlin.
That was so funny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Not too bad. God, that piece was really, really funny. That was great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Always wondered what Jesus was doing in between because Jesus, we don't hear about Jesus for like 20 years in the Bible, right?
The whole span of time.
Whole span of time. Just being a cool guy. Do you have anybody from your high school that ended up being significant in any way at all?
So not while I was going there yet. There's time. But Rivers Cuomo from Weezer went to my high school.
Wow.
And hated it.
Wow. That's crazy. I'm also glad that you said Rivers Cuomo is from Weezer because you said Rivers Cuomo and I was like, is that Cuomo's son? Or, I didn't know who that was.
No, it's Weezer.
It's Weezer. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that you said yet either. Although I don't know how old you are, but I'm in my 30s, and I feel like if anybody that I graduated with was going to do anything cool, they would have done it by now, me included. I feel like I think we're all finished.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I don't think anyone's making any 30 under 30 lists. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I would say that was very freeing. I turned 30 the 2 months before lockdown started, and I was like, finally, I get to be 30. I get to like do me, and like there's a lot less pressure. This is gonna be a huge year. And then I played Animal Crossing for like 900 hours.
How's your farm doing?
Bad.
Yeah.
Like everything in my life, I gave up on it. That's why I'm here now.
Welcome to Characters. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
What about you, Jorge? Anybody famous from your high school?
No, I went to a high school named William R. Boone High School, so the answer is no. I probably went to high school with some people who stormed the Capitol, but I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Most of the people I graduated with are cops now.
Yeah.
That's not as good as we did.
Yeah. All the ones I know have lifted trucks and truck nuts.
Caitlin, where are you coming at us from?
I'm in Connecticut right now.
Connecticut? What are you doing in Connecticut?
Well, I'm living, so I guess it's more than right now.
All right. Let me just say, it looks beautiful.
Thank you. It's very green.
It's very green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Manifesting like money or something.
Yeah. We're working on it.
Wow, we're doing our best. How long have you been in Connecticut?
Well, I grew up here, and then I spent a little while in Chicago, and then moved back this year.
Moved back this year? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. How did you guys get a lot of snow in the past couple of weeks?
We did, yeah. Like I think it was last weekend, or time doesn't happen anymore. But one of these weekends,
yeah,
we had.
Told me you moved there this year. You could have told me you've been there for 10 years. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
it feels like it.
It's all the same. And let me ask you: is that how they dress in Connecticut?
Yeah, actually, this is traditional Wednesday night garb. When we're hanging out.
That's great. That's really, really good. I do love the costume. Did you make it or did you buy it?
Thanks. No, this was Amazon. I gotta admit, I am not a crafty person at all. So
yeah, you know what? I'm not either. The older I get, the less crafty I get. A lot of people are like, "Where do all these costumes come from?" And the more money I have, the more I spend on costumes instead of making. So,
yeah.
I would just like to point out that you have the saddest costume staring off into the distance right behind you. Just
so sad. And a pug. The mask next to it was a pug's face that I fucking serial killered the pug part of it out. I just cut it fucking wide open.
That's terrifying.
We got a little workshop here, you know. It's good stuff. Caitlin, how's the comedy scene in Connecticut?
It something.
It exists.
It exists.
There are people. I lived near a train, so I can get to New York if I need to.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
For a second, I thought you said you lived in a train, and I was like, "That's a great place for
really cool." Yeah,
that would be very cool.
Well, do you have any shows coming up? You have anything you want to plug?
I don't have shows at the moment, but I do write a super cool weekly newsletter that has a bunch of jokes, and people seem to like it. So the link is in my Instagram bio, so if people follow the trail, yeah, it's really fun.
That's awesome. And is it like a weekly roundup of news or?
Yeah, it's like it's totally free, and I do some like weekend update style jokes about the news, and then also kind of like rant about things, hopefully in a funny way, and just like little tidbits and goodies, and yeah, it's just a fun time.
I'm gonna sign up for that as soon as this is over. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thanks.
Yeah, you are so funny. This piece was so great. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Right.
Later.
That was really funny. So good.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody famous, nobody popular from my high school that I can think of. Literally no one. No one came out of my high school.
Well, you should count yourself, honestly, because we're here with you now, and that's all.
That's true.
It's the famous people we met along the way.
It's the people that we met along the way that plateaued and have stayed. That's it.
Just kind of.
How many people were in your graduating class? That's the big question.
I think I had something like several hundred. I don't remember, but it was good. Yeah, it was a good amount. Yeah,
me too. My high school was like 2,000 people.
Yeah, something around this. Maybe it was that. I don't know.
That's huge.
I want to one up you. Where'd you go to high school?
Me?
Yeah.
Red Lion area senior high school in Red Lion, Pennsylvania.
That place isn't real.
It's not real. It's that city. If you look up Red Lion in Wikipedia, I don't know if this is true or not because it's on Wikipedia.
Right.
It says that at one point in time, Red Lion had the most millionaires like per capita in the United States because it had a booming cigar industry. Oh. And for New Year's, Town Square, Red Lion, Pennsylvania, they raise a giant cigar that looks like the fattest turd you've ever seen. They slowly lift a steaming turd into the air.
Hold on. Was it Red what high school?
Red Lion, Lion.
I kept thinking Food Lion. Red Lion Cigars. Let's see. It's a brand.
Well, there you go.
You're not lying there. Giant. Oh my God! What is this?
Did you find something?
I think I may have found something. Hold on.
Did you find the big turd?
It may not be the most massive turd I've ever seen, but like I think it's pretty big.
I mean, you're saying way too much.
I think it's pretty big. Let me see if I can just share this and make it way easier.
I hope this is from my hometown. I'm praying. And right in the center of town, where our biggest like commerce, our biggest center of commerce in the center of town it's called a Kim's Karate. It's in an old bank. Yeah, there he is. That's some sack of shit. Look at him. That dude did not skip arm day, man. Look at his fucking biceps, bro.
He's just stacked. Also, worth noting, not red. So, like, come on.
Somebody that took one art class was like, "How do I make it look like there's seams in the arms?" And it was like, "I know. I'll make it look like he has little asses all over it. Doesn't it look like he's like covered in little ass cheeks?"
Art major, sound off in the chat, please. As an art major myself, that's absolutely.
You saw it. You're like, I need an arm, so I'm just going to do a little line here and a little line here. Pretty cool. There it is, Red Lion, Pennsylvania. We just simply have to move on to our next guest. What do you say?
If I said no, would that really matter?
No, not at all. We would have to do it. I'm so excited for this person. There's a chance you met him before because this introduction is the single name of a human person. So excited to meet him. Please welcome to the Rectangles, Doug.
Whoa!
I'm 5 years old again. And my white friend Carl introduced me to an American dish this weekend. He called it meatloaf. And I got a chance to taste it when I went over to his house to watch the explosion of the Challenger space shuttle. The mother would hear nothing about the gaijin food. Gaijin? Oh, that's foreigner to you. And I say that it's delicious. And mother, what does she say? She says it looks like a white man's turd. Oh, mother, what are you trying to say? That I am also a foreigner to you? Your own son? You know, of all the places that you could have gone, you came to America. And you didn't think that I would turn into a meatloaf-loving gaijin? Don't you turn away from me, mother. You look at me. You look at me. You know what? I got to, sorry, Swati, just cut the music and just put up the lights for a second. You are the only one in the audience, and this is a pretty intense one-man show. And thanks for that. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. But at the same time, it's like you're not obligated to stay. Besides, if I'm going to be honest with you, I have some self-tapes that are due tomorrow that I could. Oh, you want to stay? Okay. Great. Well, thank you so much again for coming and purchasing a ticket in this economy. Oh, your tickets were comped. Okay. It still means a lot to me. So All right, Swati, just put the okay. I'm 13 now. I wanted to try out for Pop Warner football. And my mother, she says that it is not indeed football. That soccer is the real football. And I try to explain to her, I try so hard to explain that American football is real. And she says that I can sleep on the streets for all she cares because she will not have a meatloaf eating gaijin football player for a son. Okay, so sorry. It's a long show. It's not just intense, as I've said, it's also fucking long, and I'm no John Leguizamo, you know. I'm just trying to look out for you because the J Train is on limited hours today. Oh, you did a Lord of the Rings extended edition marathon last night, and so this is not a problem. Great. Right. All right, well, I'll just get back into... Sorry I made eye contact during the monologue. I should have trained my eye line to the back of the theater. Yeah, okay, great. I'm 21 now. Learned about Pearl Harbor and poli-sci today. And of course, you love that, didn't you, Mother? You love that. And now you want to ask me to bear the burden of what my Japanese ancestors had to endure in the internment camps. Damn you, Roosevelt! Damn you, generational trauma! Damn you! Do you really not have anything else to do than to sit through this contrived, pretentious drivel? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I snapped at you. No, it's not you. It's really not. I don't have the energy to perform right now, and what is this? You know what I mean? Like what is this? Like who is this fucking performance for? Yes, I know. It's for me, right? Like I produce my own show because that's what you're fucking supposed to do. You know, be a jack of all trades or whatever the fuck, so that I can get on an agent's radar, so I can be on a series regular on like Chicago Fire or something, and then I can like finally be happy. Yeah, but here's the thing about it. Like, let's say all of it works out, and then I get to that level. Like, am I still going to be happy, or am I going to come up with like some other reason to be miserable? My mother in the show doesn't, she doesn't want me doing this shit. And I think somewhere deep down, I wrote and produced this because I had this like stupid fantasy that she'll come see it during a packed house, and my actor friends in the front row will like throw me a bouquet, and then when I'm backstage, like she'll come back and she'll be like, Doug, I'm sorry for all the pain that I caused you. You're amazing tonight, and I want you to be happy, and you should keep doing this. But like I'm too smart to know that that's never gonna happen. So like in the end, like why do I keep fucking trying to please her? Like I should be an actor from me, right? And it's like I know that I like up here, like I know, like up here. It's just like my body or something refuses to follow through. And this show is just like a deconstruction of everything that I just said about me. But that's all it is, just parts. But like, I'm not just parts. I'm Japanese American. Yes, I love meatloaf. Yes, I love football. My parents hurt me. But it's not just that. Like I'm all that. And I also love performing. Yeah, I love it. I love being up here. So, holy shit, that was amazing, right? Oh my god, I can't believe that came out of me. I gotta remember this next time. For the next time, I have to like do some emotional preparation. Oh, and you have given me such great advice all night, and you did great insight. And you know what? I am going to perform the shit out of this piece for you, my lone audience member. Just wait till we get to Act 5. And you are leaving. No, that's fine. That's cool. I got I got stuff that I got. I have I gotta list my running shoes on eBay, and I also have other stuff. So all right, bye. Swati, no one's here anymore, so you can just put up the house lights.
Yeah, good. John Woo. Really funny. That was great, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. Something really interesting probably about doing that for 2 audience members.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. I considered.
Well, I
considered bowing out
incorporated
and
that
just
into
leaving
my
it.
whatever, the prep work.
There's so much about that that's so funny and relatable. One thing is like like this, like asking people to leave and to like not be too concerned with what you're doing. Like in character work, that happens so often when like you get like when someone gets up to perform something in a workshop and stuff like that. I've heard that in like you spend so much time writing something and putting so much of yourself into it and caring about it. And then I would say 90% of people get up to perform it for their directors and they're like, this is dog shit and I am the worst and I suck and these words are about to be horrible. Please don't listen to me ever. And then you perform your piece. I wonder what that is. Why do we like it's like some type of like weird form of protection.
Like at the 11th hour, we like ditch it.
Yeah, I mean,
like especially when there's like more pressure.
Yeah, and when something is objectively good, and you just like can't accept that's something that you created is like worthwhile. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's it can, and like the more you think about it, like the more like it can really like freak you the fuck out. You know what I mean?
It's
like
really
why can't I just like the shit that I like that I just wrote? I like it when I was like typing on my my Celtics program, but I don't now. That's weird.
Yeah, what is that happening? My other favorite part of this piece is that you have a solo show and you did not realize that the person in the audience had a comp to it. I don't know how this person got a comp to your solo show without your knowledge. It's pretty incredible, actually.
Yeah, maybe the lighting designer just like gave it to her. I don't know.
You'll love this.
Yeah,
really.
Swati's not following the business plan.
Yeah, truly. What the hell? God, that's so funny. Are you a Meatloaf fan in general in real life? You like Meatloaf?
Yeah, I like it. It's kind of like I didn't have it till I was like 15 or 16, like going over to a friend's house. I didn't have a lot of things until like I was in like high school, like started like hanging out with like other schoolmates and stuff. Like I didn't know what shrimp scampi was, because like when you're like we like Asians, we have our own like comfort food.
Sure.
And like we adapt, but like I guess like my parents didn't adapt all the way.
I can't believe you didn't have the classic American like white comfort food shrimp scampi.
Chicken a la king. But like meatloaf, I think is fantastic. It's just the perfect. You get that, and then you have to have it with the side of peas and then the mashed potatoes. Like
yes,
and you have to have both of those sides. I think like if you
simply must.
If you only have like one of those, it's like, yeah, it's pretty good, but you need the peas and you need the potatoes.
Well,
I don't know if you're fucking with me or not. I've never had shrimp scampi.
You've never had shrimp
scampi? Oh,
scampi?
sorry, I was talking about meatloaf, but you're talking about
Oh, okay. I thought we were still on shrimp scampi. I was like, wait, hold on. What?
I can't believe you've never had shrimp scampi, the classic comfort food.
I don't even really know like what. So scampi is the preparation, right? And it can go over either pasta or rice.
I think I have only ever heard it on pasta. I didn't even know it went on rice.
Okay,
but maybe it does go on pasta.
I'm picturing the Red Lobster like close up of shrimp flying through the air, landing in a bed of pasta.
It's like shrimp, shrimp like giving the people's elbow to plates and stuff. Yeah, those commercials are so good. Really quickly though, or two things actually. Really quickly, sorry, I can't stop. But are we ketchup on or ketchup off on our meatloaf?
Ketchup on.
Horrible.
Yeah, I'm a ketchup
horrible.
off.
I think ketchup on like okay, so in Japanese cuisine, I'm not trying to like Asian explain to you if you know this already, fucking, but
yeah,
there's
be real careful. Choose your next words real careful.
There's like a cuisine within Japanese, like a sub cuisine within Japanese called yoshiko, which is basically like the Japanese take on like Western cuisine. And they have a lot of like pasta dishes that incorporate like actual ketchup, because the Japanese view of ketchup is not like oh it's a typical like American white person's condiment. Like they actually kind of value it in this in this way. So
it's not like bottom tier
yeah,
condiment.
yeah.
Like
But sometimes like bottom tier stuff I think works well for like if you're having barbecue like brisket, like in my opinion, you gotta serve it with like white bread. You can't have like any fancy like ciabatta or you need just that Wonder Bread.
Get
That's
that
Brooklyn barbecue, ciabatta, and some sort of.
I mean, you can, I guess.
No, white bread's where it's at. A bed of white bread. Normally,
Yeah.
sit it right on top of some white bread. That's the good stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
Wow. So we learned so much about you today. Mostly your food opinions. John, do you have anything that you want to plug? Do you have any shows coming up?
I think I'm gonna be in an episode of Bull. It's a TV show starring Michael Weatherly. It's on CBS.
Cool.
And I think it's March 3rd at like 10 p.m. But you can watch it online if you want. And also Law and Order, Organized Crime.
Yo,
and, I got a part in that too. So
congratulations!
Thank you.
That's great. Can I ask what the part is? What type of a person do you play? Are you a villain?
Yeah, so in Bull, like I have this nice turn with my scene is with Jamie Lee Kirchner, who's she's an absolute sweetheart and she's really talented. So she's just prying me for information about like one of my army buddies who has PTSD, and then like it's that procedural like initially like no, get out of my gun range, I don't want to tell you, and then she convinces me, and then I'm like, all right, this is what happened, and I just have this like heartfelt kind of thing, Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Jamie Lee Curtis, and was A, very confused, B, very excited.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Also,
right. Confused and excited.
Yeah.
These are amazing. The only reason I ask is because, so do you go out for a lot of army people? Do you get a lot of those kinds of roles? Those kind of like stoic, strong type of roles?
Yes, all the time.
Do you?
Fact.
Yeah, all the time. Like it started. Like I don't know when it started, but I think I always saw myself as like the best friend or whatever. But at some point, I started doing like what you said, and I don't even know like when. It
just happened. But if you're booking, you're booking. The only reason why I say that is because fans of the show will know I've said this before. I've auditioned for Law and Order twice, both times to be a pedophile.
Oh, okay.
So I also have a type, and I was close.
Okay. I personally think you have great range. I think you can expand out of that if you want to.
I could molest anybody. I think. I don't think.
Yeah. I'm so glad I'm on this side of the camera.
Man, I'm gonna put that on a pin and put it everywhere. Just
please.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm also a writer, so if I think of anything like what you just described, I'll.
If you think of anything devious, just know that I'm waiting, and
he's ready to fuck.
I'm standing in a cold room. I literally don't have pants on right now, and I'm ready to rock and roll. So
Stevie wanted to see your awesome shirt. Instead, we got to see your awesome legs.
Instead, you got to see my pants. Instead, you got to see my awesome pants. That's it. John, thank you so much for being here. That was so much fun. Really good conversation and a great piece. And congratulations on all your success.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. We'll see you around. We'll see you on TV.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks so much.
Peace.
All
right. That was great. Really, really fun.
Yeah.
Super good.
Really
I'm glad we're in agreement. No ketchup on our meatloaf, though.
Yeah, I don't mind ketchup like on the side, but I'll do it. I'll have control. I did know someone who would make their meatloaf and put the ketchup on the raw meat and then put it in the oven. Oh yeah.
I don't like that. That person needs to be on a watch list. That person needs to be kept tabs on.
Graduated from William R. Boone High School, probably.
Wow, and that is huge success. The most successful person ever to graduate from there.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Folks, we have some good news and some bad news. We just have two pieces of news. I shouldn't tag it as good and bad news. We just have two pieces of news. One piece of news is that we are down to our final character of the night. We've had just quite the night. We've really run the gamut of characters from handmaid to someone named Doug. You've seen it all tonight. That means that our bad news is what, Jorge?
I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, that there is absolutely no comedy after this.
No comedy after this.
None.
Look at me, people. Look me in the eyes.
Hold on, we're getting close.
Comedy is over, okay? No more comedy. If you think you're getting your yucks or your ha-has or your hee-hees or your titters or your tatters in after this, you simply are not, because there is no more comedy, okay? So get it out right now. I'm giving everybody 3 seconds to get your laughs out, all right?
Yeah. Say goodbye. There
Yuck it
are no more tats and no more
No
tits.
more tatters. No more titters, no more tatters. Get your yucks out.
Oh,
Fuck
titters.
those. That's right. Everybody, you've heard it from me first. Get your tatters out right now. Everybody, get your That's it. No titters, no tatters, no hee-hees. Yeah,
No
get your
hee-hees.
ha-has out.
I would like to think that this was pronounced
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Thank
I like that a lot. Hand over the tits and tats, everybody.
Hand 'em over.
Give them to me, because I'm
Yeah.
putting them away. You can have them tomorrow morning. Let out a big guffaw. Oh, Emma, great word. I forgot about guffaw.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really good.
we're even intercontinental here. A little leg gasp.
Ooh, a little gasp. That is like that's the laugh turned inward. You know, that's a
Hon, I believe is
Ooh.
the
That's weird. That's like the Beethoven dog. Wants something. That's bizarre.
there go my
That's it. All right, so we're gonna welcome our last guest tonight. Right before that, if you want to donate to us on our Venmo, our business account, at us at Characters Welcome, you can tip us, and we will give all of the money to the performers. Chortle Kevin, another good one, Chuckle Chortle. Yeah, send us a quick donation, and if you want to see us live, this Sunday, the 12th, 13th. This Sunday the 13th, 7:30 p.m. in Manhattan, Pennsylvania. Or why did I say Pennsylvania?
Manhattan, Pennsylvania.
I'm done. Don't come to the show. I fucking suck.
Don't do it. The show is canceled.
The show is canceled. The laughs are canceled. Let's welcome our last guest. I'm so excited to see him. Please welcome a mom on the phone.
Wow!
Hey Diane, it's Cheryl. Listen, Dylan wants Tommy to come over for a little sleepover tonight. Yeah? Great, send him over around 6:30. We'll have pizza. Okay, great. I gotta get back to work. Love you, doll. Mwah. Listen up, motherfucker. This is Carol Scamuccio, Suffolk County's #1 hostage negotiator, 3 years running, and you got about 2 minutes to let that girl go and come out with your hands in the air. How did I get this number? I've been hunting you down for months, you slimy piece of shit. Hey, Dylan, sweetie, can you turn down the Nintendo 360? Mommy's working. Thank you. Love you. Mwah. I got eyes in the back of my head. I followed you home in my 2004 Dodge Grand Caravan, and I still had time to get the beef stroganoff into the crock pot for dinner. Oh, your demands? Yeah, let me hear them. A helicopter? Do I look like I'm made of money? My goodness. Oh, you can't see me because I'm on the phone. Fresh. Watch your tone, young man. I'm getting another call. Hello? Oh, hi, Susan. Yeah, I got those brownies in the oven as we speak. Ooh, it is not a PTA bake sale without something from Scamooch. Dylan, your sister's sitting in a frickin' puddle in the backyard. Can you go play with her, please? Or I'm not ordering any Zeppelis with the pizza tonight. Yeah, that's what I thought. I raised such a good young man. Where was I? Oh, yeah. All right, you limp-dicked waste of breath. If you don't let that girl go, I am going to come over there and put you in a corner and make you think about what you did. Oh, hi, Susan. I didn't realize. You were into it? Well, Susan, that's a call for another time, but I got to go. You still there, fuckface? If you lay one finger on that girl. I am gonna come put you in the trunk of my van. If you need leg room, just move the Costco bags to the side. But be careful, there's eggs in there. Then I am gonna take my kids to their soccer game. Go Tigers! Woo! And then I am gonna drop you straight to the bottom of the Long Island Sound, okay? Now I'm gonna give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 2.5. Oh, sweetie, what's the matter? No, not you. I got something important going on over here. My son got an ice cube stuck to his tongue again. Dylan, sweetie, we have talked about this. Just let it melt and it'll go away. Okay, I'll be with you in a minute. Okay, I love you. What's that? You're sorry? You'll let her go? This was all because your mother never loved you? Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I know how it feels to be unappreciated. But I need you to know that you're worth the damn. Even if your mother never told you that. Mama Cheryl is telling you now. So just open the door and let her go. She's out. Good. What? Let you go? Absolutely not. I might just come put you in timeout myself. Just give me 1 second. Hey, Susan. Yeah, it's Cheryl again. Listen, how about you and that? Dylan, I said 1 minute. Mama Cheryl's on her way, and she's going to take real good care of you.
Yes. So good. Michael Thomas Kennedy. Yes.
Woo!
Wow. We lost the wig and everything.
We lost the wig, but we keep going. That's how
Look,
we do it.
we keep going. We are better than that. Look at us go. Yeah, I saw some comments in the chat saying we like the look.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We got
nice.
The wig was migrating. We saw it happening real time.
That's how it goes. What a really funny piece. I really like this a lot. Is this based off of anybody that's in real life that you know?
I mean, it's definitely not based on my actual mother. I think she's watching, and I need her to know that. I have a lot of Long Island family, so that was definitely definitely pulled from my life experiences.
Yeah, we had to. Just a visceral reaction to your sister's outside sitting in a puddle. You gotta go play with it. I was like, God, I have felt that, but I've been yelled at in that way before.
Yeah, absolutely.
The countdown really shook me, I believe.
Countdown's bad. Yeah, my mom, I remember when we transitioned from hitting me, which stopped working because I'm a terror, to the number system, which frightened me so badly. I got scared straight by numbers. Math.
It's numbers and using your middle name when they talk to you.
Holy Lord. Which now, is that your middle name, Thomas?
Yes, that is my middle name.
Wow.
I believe there was someone else already using Michael Kennedy in the union, so I had to,
Got it.
to go with the middle name.
I thought it was some sort of, it's just really funny for you to be like, oh my God, when they use the middle name, scared the shit out of me. Anyway, I'm using my middle name.
Yeah,
I have to embrace my fear now as an adult.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not your therapist, but maybe we should figure that
out. Yeah, if you have like an hour, we can just talk about this.
Yeah, let's just chat about it. Where are you coming at us from?
Oh, I'm coming at you from Brooklyn, New York.
BK, like so many are. Were you here during like all of pandemic, all of core? Did you spend in Brooklyn?
Oh no, I was living in Connecticut for like 5 years. And
wow, like Caitlin.
Yeah, and then I moved to New York City in August of 2020. A really good time to do it.
August of 2020. Wow, you were like, let me give this thing a couple months to get really fucking bad.
Yeah, I moved here and immediately stayed inside for a year.
Wow, that's crazy. Honestly, probably a good way to spend your first year in New York. The city, I wish I would have been forced to stay inside for my first year. I would have not hemorrhaged every penny that I brought with me to the city.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, how are you finding it so far? It has to be so strange to be emerging from that and coming out into the city.
I mean, it's nice now that I can do stuff. I say that like I have anything going on in my life, but if it's nice to have the option.
It's really strange. Yeah. Like Jorge, I'm sure you can attest to it. Like, I don't know. So you never were like, you weren't in the comedy scene when it was like the bubble was about to burst big. Like,
no, I was like proper actor for a while, still am, and then only a few months ago decided I was like, I've wanted to do this for so long, so I'm just gonna just dive in head first. And here we are.
Good for you.
Great.
That's amazing. I'm really, really happy for you. Yeah. More people should do that. More people should dive in. That's why I'm quitting comedy and I'm going to be a professional video game player.
He made it to diamond rank in Apex, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if that means anything to you, but if it does, you know what I'm talking about. For
anyone who knows that means that I am vitamin D deficient to such a point that it's dangerous. It's really bad. That's exactly what that means.
But it's
Michael, it's true. Do you have any shows coming up? Do you have anything you want to plug or promote?
I wish I did. So it's already been said, but if you're interested, take that 8-week character workshop.
Yeah.
With Eric and Sarah. That's why I took it, and here I am.
Folks, so, you should do that. You should come take it. That's amazing. Thank you so much for that plug, Michael Thomas Kennedy. Why don't we do an anti-plug? Folks, if you have seen the show and you like Michael's work, put Michael on your show in New York.
Put me on your show.
That's it. Come on now. You know he's got a good piece. Put him on your show.
It's the only one I'll ever do. I won't do anything else.
That's the one. That's the one. Dear host, please tell Michael he's a handsome man. Michael, you're a handsome man. Okay? Is that your mom?
No, that is a friend of mine from college.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Well, you are a handsome man. And you should be put on many, many shows. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm sure we're going to see more of you around the city.
I hope so. Thank you so much for having me.
Great. We'll see you around.
Take it easy. Later.
Goodbye. Jorge, we fucking did it.
We fucking did it.
We did it. And I don't care what anybody says. We didn't embarrass ourselves once.
Not in the slightest.
Everyone said this was going to be really bad. Mm-hmm. They were saying this was going to be the roughest show ever. And that was me. I was saying that. I was like, this is going to suck.
You had emailed me asking if I would like to host with you, and in your signature was, this will be the worst show I've ever done.
The subject line was train wreck with a question mark.
Yeah.
Folks, we did it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Jorge, for doing double fucking duty. Best tech in the biz and best host in the biz. Can you believe it? Dab on him. Showed us some penises.
Would you like to see more?
Yeah, let's take another look.
Yeah, here. We'll get real close because these are just great. These are just real good.
Is this a picture of wieners? Oh,
no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to either of us, but these are just incredible.
They really are beautiful. Without the Daft Punk things on, they look like little gentlemen with little suits.
Well, that's what I call mine.
The little gentleman?
The little gentleman, yes.
The little gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. We love that. Thank you to all of our guests today. Thank you to Spencer Griffin with JFL. Thank you to JFL. Folks, come to our show on Sunday. This Sunday, 7:30. You can also watch the live stream. We have a crazy lineup. It's a really good lineup. Keep that shit. It's going to rock and roll. And we'll see you Sunday, and then we'll see you next Wednesday with more Characters Welcome to the live stream. Cool.
I'm gonna drop the link for that one more time.
Drop that link one more time. Mushroom Loner, this was your first live, and it was awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Emma, you are our #1 fan. We get some woos. We get some This Show Rules. Thank you so much for being here. Check us out on Sunday. You can buy tickets to watch the live stream, or you can see us live in person. Either way, we'd love to have you. Cool?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's kiss them goodnight. We're just kissing each other.
Well, we can kiss each other. Good night. Good night, everybody. Little smooches.